Some of you are going to be down bad over this one. So, what do you get when you cross a foot fetish, a tiger fetish, and a vampire fetish all in one? That's right! A trip to the psych ward. Or a Chedipe, depending on your H-1B visa status. Vampires, lame as they actually are conceptually, are a frighteningly common concept throughout the ancient world, and the same goes for shapeshifters and succubuses. Succubi. Succubussies. Yeah, let's go with that last one. What I'm trying to convey here is that the subject of today's video wears many hats, and while a lot of the Chedipe's characteristics may seem familiar to anyone with a passing familiarity with the extensive bestiary of worldwide mythology, or, they could just watch this channel. However, what we have here is a creative fusion wherein if somebody brought these things up in casual conversation, you'd half expect them to do a fent flop immediately afterwards. Chedipe, which literally means prostitute witch in Telugu, is believed to be the undead soul of a woman who met some sort of unfortunate end, whose vitriolic and malignant spirit lives on amongst the living, appearing as a normal woman during the day, but transforms into a slightly more attractive woman riding on the back of a tiger at night. Either that or a gray-skinned, Gene Simmons-tongued vampire lady. There are a lot of variations to the myth. Once a Chedipe picks her target, there's very little one can do to defend himself against her, as the witch has the power to render any lock on a door completely useless. Once inside the victim's home, she creeps over to him while he's asleep and drains the vitality from his body by sucking on his toes. I have a feeling some of you sick puppies are about to sleep with your houses unlocked tonight just to save her a step. Why does she target the toes? Well, personally, I think whoever came up with this legend was either so down bad that he had a season pass to the Diddy parties, or he was a shitlord like me and just wanted to fuck with people. Of course, though, modern academia has to swoop in and make everything pretentious and boring. Dr. John Z. Wee, that is his literal name, writes that the Chedipe's extraction technique, quote, could symbolize the subversion of conventional power dynamics and inversion of social hierarchies. Bro, she sucks on toes, it ain't that deep. Sometimes the Chedipe will resort back to her more carnal tendencies, especially in the homes of married men, where she will proceed to... Okay, I gotta be careful with my terminology here because YouTube's a bitch. Extract the, essence of a man while he sleeps, and conveniently leave just enough evidence behind so that when the wife wakes up the next morning, the neighbors will be treated to the sounds of a screaming match which could rival a Spanish soap opera about David and Bathsheba. However, sometimes the Chedipe doesn't have a specific target in mind, and so she just goes out trolling for some daddy in her fursona, taking the form of a tiger with 3 paws and an inconspicuous female human leg where its 4th one should be. She stalks the forest at night. This form is referred to as a Murulupuli, or an enchanting tiger. You guys see why I chose to do a video on the Chedipe now? It is said that a person can stop the Chedipe in this form with, oh wow, surprise, surprise, a gun, or you might be able to recognize her by that singular human leg, at which point, if you call her by her name, she'll transform back into a woman and then act like she dropped something and was digging around in the ground looking for it. Apparently, even the undead are embarrassed when someone catches them dressing like a furry. As they should be. Thank you all so very much for watching today's video. I know I haven't been posting any large-scale projects lately. That's because I'm actually in the process of moving. So hopefully once all that nonsense is taken care of, I'll have more time to make videos for the YouTube algorithm to ignore. So in order to stay tuned for that, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, ring that godforsaken bell, and join the Discord, link in the description. And also give me all your money on Patreon, because condos aren't cheap. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, my name is Messiahs of Mythology, and I hope you all have a God's blessed day and a good yard.